Good day, everybody. What's up? What's up? It's always weird when you start the stream, especially without a camera. You feel like it's weird not to say anything, you know? Just be silent. But at the same time, it also feels like it doesn't make sense to really talk about anything just yet because nobody's here yet. Stream just started. Yeah, no countdown today. We have no tournaments today. There is one tournament going on today, but that one we are unfortunately not allowed to stream. So we're just gonna watch some ladder games. See what's up. Drakatos in the chat saying I'm always here. That's all that matters. You really are always here. You must have this stream on high alert somewhere. Good to have you. Yeah, so I think we're just gonna start with a ladder game right away. If there's a topic I want to talk about later, which currently I would not know what it would be, then I would do so later. Oh, I do know. I do know one topic I want to talk about. We're gonna do that a little bit later on. Where? Let me. Oh yeah, this was pretty cool. Yeah, we're gonna do that later. For now, we are gonna watch some games. Just let me log into my Battle.net account. Every time I use a VPN, my Battle.net freaks out and logs me out, and then I have to relog again, bro. Can you imagine the hassle? All right, but I think now we're Gucci to go. So let's watch the first game of the day. One of our favorite players is playing. It's Blade. Just kidding. It's Happy. Yeah, in the early hours, it seems like Blade and Happy, those two keep meeting a lot, practicing a lot. Let's see what we get here. Lost Temple. We have it in the map pool these days. Did not always used to be the case. In fact, for the longest time, it wasn't. So, as we've all seen, right? Happy has lost trust in the Crypt Lord. Despite the recent patch, Crypt Lord still not looking that good. Crypt Lord perhaps needs more buffs. How about that? I would still love to see him return to Dreadlord on this map. I think Dreadlord here is really, really good. But it's the Lich. Happy has rediscovered, seemingly, his love for the Lich. Blade, by the way, one of the few humans who is very willing to play one base. How many consecutive streaming days? Or did the streak break? No, the streak has not yet broken. Oh, I think we're on like 240 now. Would be really cool if we could make it a whole year of consecutive days streaming. Christmas is gonna be pretty difficult though. I think New Year's Eve, New Year's Day, Should be pretty easy. But Christmas... it might break on Christmas, the streak. I'm gonna be here on the first day of Christmas, so I can stream then. And on the second day of Christmas, I might be here early. Not necessarily, though. But on Christmas Eve, I am definitely not home. Yeah, I'm going on skiing vacation from like December 16th until December 24th. So from Austria, from the skiing hotel, we're gonna drive right to my mom's place and celebrate Christmas Eve.
A player's forces are under attack.
Alright, well, it is cross position on Lost Temple. One would think that this would have to mean an expo. But Blade, so far, not doing it. Or is he? Okay. Calling out the militia now, I guess it will be an expansion. Blade, who is the most stubborn and not expanding, will do it here finally. I think here, once again, you see the difficulty of this map for Archmage. He crept this camp, crept this camp, crept this camp. Took a long time. We're 4 minutes in the game, and he's still not level 3. Good choice by Happy here to hunt after him. Slow down his creeping. But there might be time for a cancel. Happy's been doing really well lately with the cool blocks. That one was not so sensational, but fair enough. And now, Expo coming up here. Not looking bad for Blade, eh?
The town is under siege. A player's forces are under attack.
So Expo cancelled once. Got the Expo coming up here. Seems like this is not a bad position for Blade. Where's the Archmage? There he is. Triple gloves. Not exactly ideal. And finally level 3. They're just buying some items here from the shop. Circlet, staff, and also boots, I would think. Oh, not staffing though. He's anticipating the AM to harass his Expo again, which still isn't finished. Ghouls over here attacking. Oh, they could do some good damage against these peasants. Multitasking now required. Blade has to call militia from the main base. Teching already. Man, this game is looking great for Blade. Archmage. Very hurt. That's the strength of Lich of Court. Bro, what? How did you not TP? What? Dude, that wasn't even a Nova. That was right clicks. Well, that is a lot of experience. And the Expo is up. Oh. That's a big botch. Oh, look at that. Lich coming right back. He is low mana here. But level 4 right around the corner. Happy playing it well here. Always having Rod. I criticized 1-0 for this pretty heavily recently. Not buying enough rods, not using enough Dark Ritual. You want to have Ritual and rods all the time. It's a ton of mana regen, man. It is roughly 30 mana per skelly on level 1, right? Or 30, I think it's 34. I would have to do the math again. But it's, let's say 30 mana on a 20-second cooldown. Right? That's 1.5 mana per second. That's crazy good. That's more than level 2 Brilliance Aura. So, you want to spam that Dark Ritual. And now it's level 4, and now the mana regen gets even crazier. Now it's about 70 mana per skelly. Yummy, yummy, yummy. Oh, Archmage. Alright, this time he gets away. No water elementals defending here. Pretty painful. Oh, he dies again. Oh my god. 4.5. I think this game might be over. I think this is something that many humans have forgotten about. The early game danger on the Archmage was basically nil against Cryptlord, unless you get Impale surrounded. But against the Lich, AM has a much more difficult early game. Oh my god, it's level 5 already. XD. Not to toot my own horn too much, but I have been saying for the last months that Lich was underplayed when Happy was playing Cryptlord all the time. And, dare I say, it seems I was right. Golden Knight as well. 2-level lead. Yikers. Don't tell me he dies again. Oh! MK? He could hide! Oh! Sick, sick, sick! Great timing! Oh, alright. That is a great recovery kill. Look at that experience. Well, well, well then.
Players' forces are under attack.
Happy hitting the economy over and over. Lich living a bit of a dangerous life here. And we're taking to tier 3. I almost said Starbuck. Blade's tier 2 tech still look really good. Was a very fast tier 2. He's going triple, racks. Getting ready for knights. Knight gyros are again back on the menu. Against the Cryptlord we saw a ton of Griffin play. But against level 3 Frost Nova, Griffins perhaps not ideal. Frost Nova 2 and 3 was nerfed quite a bit on one of the recent patches. That is the big reason I think why Happy stopped playing the Lich for so long. But now grudgingly coming to admit that the Lich is still good. I hope he doesn't blame me for that, because I was suggesting to nerf the Nova slow duration. Level 3 Nova slow used to be pretty crazy. It used to be an 8-second slow on an 8-second cooldown. That was pretty nuts. I suggested 6 seconds, and I guess others did as well. And yeah, nowadays it's a 6-second slow on an 8-second cooldown. Damage still the same. I feel like third hero wise, oh, nice kill. I feel like third hero wise, Dark Ranger might not be the greatest thing these days. She seems kind of low impact to me. That's hardly a nerf. Oh, I disagree. Especially when the human plays mass knights. Slow duration is quite relevant. And they basically always play mass knights. Here is the Dark Ranger again. I wonder if Cryptlord might not be better. Cryptlord third, you know. Against knights. Impale good against knights. Tanky frontline. Boy. Blade's been losing a lot of heroes this game, huh? Weird looking base, by the way. There's no wall off here at all. There's 2 entries into the main base. I think base building, not exactly Blade's strength. Supply lead. Unhappy. Alright. Is this gonna be the winning attack? Hero levels speak a very clear language. MK is still dead. Not again, Archmage, no! Hey, he survives this time. That's a nice item. Yummy, yummy. Night Gyros is supposed to be pretty good against this army. But Happy's lead is pretty big. I've been begging in my casts. Begging. Happy to go Frost Nova on level... Frost Armor, excuse me. On level 6 Lich. Frost Armor is so good against Knights. I think it really could be worth it. And if you're off to a good start with a Lich, you get level 6 fairly reliably. Well, maybe not reliably, but you get it pretty often. There we go, that's level 6. And he skills the ult every time. I have seen so many games where Happy skills the ult and never, ever uses the ult. And it makes me sad. Makes me sad. Not as sad as the MK though. He's giga sad. And now it's a shooting gallery. One night after the next. Oh, they have good upgrades actually. 2-2. Happy also with 2-1. And that game goes to Happy. No tournament today, question mark? There's always a show match all of a sudden. Yes, very often. That's true. We got a show match. If there's a show match announced suddenly, then we're gonna switch to that, obviously. But so far, I have heard nothing. Normally, Stoker always knows. Is WSB happening today? Yes, it is. In fact, it's the final day of WSB. Some pretty cool games. But WSB, as I said a bunch of times before, is the one tournament we are not allowed to stream. Unfortunately. Wait, Happy versus Soen later today? No, that's not true. That's not true. Let me delete that. That was from yesterday. Yeah. If you guys want to watch the WSB tournament, you can do that on the Korean Africa stream, or also there's some Twitch restreams. But like I said, we are not allowed to, unfortunately. But we can look at the results. Lin has been tearing through this tournament, 5-0 in the group stage, the round robin, 2-0, 2-0 in the initial group stage. 3-0 against Lavi. Bro, look at Lin. He's lost only 3 maps so far this whole tournament. And he's going to play the grand final against Sok later. I would love to cast that for you, but again, my hands are bound. I am not allowed, unfortunately. So instead, we're going to watch some ladder games today. See if there's any show matches springing up out of nowhere. And if they do, then we're gonna cover them. Oh, that's a nice ladder game. I just found one, boys. I just found a nice one. Nice. And that is Happy again versus the doctor by the name of Bucky, the Buckmeister. That sounds like a German word. Backmeister. That is a baking master in German. There's actually some bakeries that are called the Backmeister. Believe it or not. Wait, he's playing Orc? What? Is he playing random? No, he's playing Orc. Starbuck laddering Orc right now. Oh, okay. Surprise, surprise. Fair enough. I haven't seen him play Orc in a while. I guess he plays Orc on ladder to also keep his Orc matchup sharp. In tournaments, as we know, he always plays Orc against human. Remo, did you ever ask an undead player why don't they go for cannibalize? I don't think I ever asked anybody. And I don't care for the reasoning. Like, if they don't get it when they have A-bombs, it's just a mistake. Straight up. Mistake. It's 50 gold, brother. 50 gold for possibly hundreds and thousands of HP of healing. So yeah, when you have A-bombs, get cannibalize. It's a must. Happy going for a Ted Fiend build, by the way. Normally in tournaments, he always plays Ghoul opening. Maybe right now on the ladder, he's experimenting a bit with different builds. Do you remember when Acolyte did way too much movement speed in one patch? Yeah, that was amazing, bro. That was so sick. They also used to have one more HP regen on Blight. Ah, that was so good. And then they got nerfed a little bit again. I was like, no. This is more fair, though, to be honest. They were insanely fast, dude. If I remember right, I think footies couldn't even catch up to them when they were right-clicked on them. Level 1 Farsia Haraz into the main base. This is like a Silver League game. Against a player of Happy's caliber, this should never do anything. But at least it's gonna keep the DK busy. Ooh. Almost surrounded. Speaking of crazy strong acolytes, I remember one of Happy's balanced suggestions was also including acolytes. He felt pretty frustrated with acolytes being so vulnerable, especially against Warden, I think. And he suggested, seriously, that he wanted the acolytes to be invulnerable when they were standing in the gold mine. Same as Wisps. Or magic immune, one of the two. Both of those would seem way too good when you consider how good the undead base is already.
The player's forces are under attack.
I guess with the Warden harass, he had a point. Warden economy harass is insanely strong. And it seems like there's only one counter to it in the whole game, and that's Zeppelins. But when you're on a map without Zeppelins, you're gonna get sad. Does Bucky play Blade? I legit don't know if I ever saw him play Blade Master. Maybe once or twice, but if so, extremely rarely. Yeah, most orcs lately have been playing only Blade Master Wyvern against Undead. But Lin in the WSB tournament has been showing quite a bit of Farseer again, so maybe a return to Farseer Headhunters will again be upon us.
Player's forces are under attack.
Any chance that Happy will go Cryptlord second hero? No. Dark Ranger is too good with Black Arrow against Berserkers. And Lich is also way too good. If Happy could make 4 heroes, then maybe he would go for Cryptlord. Dude, imagine if you could make 4 heroes in the game. Would it even be worth it? I wonder.
Player's forces are under attack.
I think 3 heroes is kind of a sweet spot, though. And considering the meta, oftentimes players can't even go to 3 heroes, so getting to 4 seems a bit weird. Pretty passive game so far. Double racks, headhunters into berserkers. I think the passive game state is pretty good for Starbuck. Since he played the TC second, TC can really struggle when he's pressured too hard in the early game, but this all looked fine. Oh, he's going for the fast tiny. Ooh, ambitious play. I like this. This is the perfect scenario for this kind of a strat. Playing the fast tier 3 tiny, risky strat, but here on ladder you want to test the waters if it can work. And look at that. The tiny is up before the lich is out. Really cool. This probably means there won't be a Shadow Hunter, right? Just more Kodos, Raiders, Burzies, maybe upgrades. Oh, Star Bucky. Yeah, a couple of months ago, this strat looked promising. Lin did it, some other players did it. With the meta recently around Wyvern and Blade, we didn't see this at all. Happy might not even realize this is a possibility.
A player's forces are under attack.
Dark Ranger 3 is still very strong though against the Burzies. Don't want to underestimate. And I think Happy played... Wait. Of course he played Ted Fiend build into Fiends. I would say that's only good against Wyvern, right? Blade Wyvern? Or Farseer Wyvern? Looks like now Happy has a pretty good idea though of what is going on. Oh, look at that. Gets the tome with the right hero. Pog. Happy getting attacked back at home. Destroyer 4 might be cancelled. And now we got a bit of a base race going on. Happy TPing home. TP back. Coil Nova gets 1 kill. And we did get a shadow, by the way. Oh! Got the peon. Alright. Happy now has to go all in against the Expo. 1 of Mana Steal on the Dark Ranger. Interesting. Oh, Invis TC looking for the big slam. Oh, and there it is. No ghouls making their way towards the Burzies right away. I think TC, by the way, is even better against Fiends than he is against ghouls. Because the Fiends are not as fast and able to quickly run away from the TC. The fight is also much more clear in its front line for the TC to position. Unfortunately, he doesn't have a ring, so that makes the TC's life a lot more difficult. Well, Starbuck starting to run out of mana here. Shop at the Expo would be nice. Happy firing it away. 1 step at a time against these berserkers. And it feels like Happy's gaining momentum, right? Oh, look at all these Burzies. Oh my god, there's so many berserkers. Upgrades would go a long way for Starbuck. Armor upgrades or attack upgrades, both really good. Kodo upgrade in the works. Oh, if he finds them here. Ooh. Didn't find him. Happy has a TP and a heal scroll. Not that big of an army, and he's gonna get cornered back here. Pretty sure he's gonna have to TP out. Silence broken. And TP away, but nothing actually died. It's looking good for Starbuck. Should really get another... getting the upgrade here. I feel like orcs way underappreciate armor. Burzies naturally have 0 armor. Getting 2 more is such a big help. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Burzies caught without the heroes. TC no invuln. That's also a bit scary. Happy can try to steal these invulns away. Which country is Starbuck from? That is Slovenia.
A player's forces are under attack.
Level 4 DK. Decent level up. Lots of movement speed now on this army. So many berserkers though. Holy. Shadowhunter instantly dead. He's not going to be leveling in this fight. TC also needs to be careful. Again, there's no ring. You can see how much damage he's taking right away. Oh, nice play with the items and the heal potion here. Happy's mana is insanely low, however. Ooh, sick stomp. Sick burrow, I mean. Great stomp as well, though. Oh, the burrows! Holy! Starbuck forgot about the dust of appearance. TC. Oh, level 4 hero. Don't want to lose that one. Starbuck has absolutely no mana left, and Happy somehow, as so often, seems to be doing it. Did Bucky random? No. He picked Orc. Maybe he's practicing a bit of Orc today.
A town is under siege.
Bucky needs this expo. Needs it. Is it dead? It might just be dead, actually. The Fiend! Cancelled the healing. The guy in the chat just said human imba. Bro, we're not even watching a human game. What? Oh! Invis dispelled! Destroyers with a sixth sense. One nice stomp. Invuln gonna be necessary. Second stomp possible. Oh, look at those burrows, baby. Really nice. 4-4-3 heroes for Happy. I think this one he's not gonna give away anymore. Oh, Happy stole the dust? Oh, sick! He stole the dust. I guess also for the TC. And there we go. Happy does win in the end. I think Starbuck should have won this game, to be honest. This instant expo, I mean, tier 3 fast expo with a quick tech is the perfect counter build to the Ted Fiend opening. I think a more experienced orc would have won that game. Say, Lin, for example. Interesting, though. Interesting. All right. What other games do we have? Bucky versus Death Note. Orc Mirror. Not that interesting. Starbuck is great at leaving games. All right, bro. All right. Alright, let's... You know what? We have... Oh, wait. I said Orc Mirror earlier. That doesn't even make sense. Death Note never played Orc. Yeah, let's watch a Death Note game. Haven't seen any of his games in a long time. Let's go for it. Stomp should deal damage to buried underground units. It does. Does do damage to invis units. Everything does damage to fiends. They're not, like, untouchable. They're just invisible. So, every AoE, like Blizzard, Flamestrike, Breath of Fire, you know, Stomp, Nova, they all damage it. Okay, now this is gonna be a bit complicated for me. So Starbuck is not the human here. He is the orc. Starbuck, not so much experience with orc versus undead, but in orc versus human, he has a ton of experience. Knows this matchup from both sides. I gotta get some water, guys. One moment. Dude, I'm feeling pretty tired today. I woke up at 6:30 this morning. And then I went to the gym. I played one game of Direct Strike. I called my mom like a good boy. And then I started to stream. And I had some eggs sunny side up. My first breakfast in the morning is normally skyr. It's like yogurt with lots of protein.
Players' forces are under attack.
I'm trying to eat a lot of protein at the moment. Trying to improve again at the gym. Second breakfast. I hope the hobbits will be proud of me. Second breakfast is eggs, sunny side up. 7 eggs. And half a tomato. Love that. And I have... citrus pepper for that. Really good. And then, yeah, start the stream. That's my morning, basically every morning at the moment. Head back to Warcraft. What do you think if we try to get a little spice into Breaker War and promote human tier 3? Upgrade at tier 3 for breakers to do 50% more damage with other breakers. Upgrade should be called Betrayal of Your Own Kind. I would love to find a way to make Human Mirror not about breakers anymore. There's a couple of ways to do it. Buff Knights, for example, buff tier 3. Blah, blah.
Forces are under attack.
I wouldn't want to buff breakers necessarily, because then it's just more breakers versus breakers. Do you feel blessed? You know, to be honest, sometimes yes. Like this being my job and my life, I am very lucky in many ways. So yeah, I do feel blessed sometimes. I don't feel blessed though when I'm casting Breaker Wars. That makes me sad. Do Warcraft 3 pro players have coaches, or are they their own coach? Foggy used to have a coach, but almost no one does. If anything, pro players have like study groups where they are in group chats or in DMs with other pro players, and there they exchange some opinions, but there's no coaches really. Except for me, of course. One idea I had a long time ago was to give footies a tier 2 upgrade. A cheap one that makes it so that the defend also blocks damage against normal damage. The idea being that you can make footies in the early game and then use footies in the mid game to fight against breakers, if you have to bridge the time to tier 3 with footies. Is that your main job? Yep. Neo and I are full-time streamers and casters.
A player's forces are under attack.
I think fixing Bear Mirror is easy, by the way. Fixing Human Mirror, fixing Breaker War is a little bit more difficult. We only need 2 changes to fix Bear Mirror. First of all, increase the research time of resistant skin mountain giants by 40 seconds. And secondly, give Fairy Fire a healing reduction instead of the vision. If that was the case, then Talons would be playable in Night of Mirror as a counter to Bears. Right now the problem is, if you go Talons, then the opponent just goes MGs, and then your counter gets countered. And that's a great thing about the Bear opening. If you want to play Bears, you can always play Bears, and if you see he goes Talons, you can easily pivot into MGs, because you got the lures already. But if the upgrade for MGs took longer, there will be more of a window to play Talons. I am 95% certain that would work. What was your draw before that? So Neo and I were doing Back to Warcraft casting part-time for a long time. And we had like smaller jobs on the side. I used to work at the cinema. Neo as well, but Neo was more like in the call center of the cinema. And I was in the actual cinema, selling popcorn and selling tickets, you know, that stuff. Kind of a fun time. I used to have some waiting tables jobs as well. Hey, we got the first fight. Sometimes I feel like in ladder games, there's way less fighting than in tournament games. Seems like in ladder, oftentimes we're just creeping a whole bunch. Shockwave, by the way. Shockwave against rifles. It's pretty unusual, right? Is there gonna be a pivot into breakers? Not yet. That shockwave did some good damage, though. Are you full-time back to Warcraft? I missed it. Yes, we are both full-time back to Warcraft. After this game, by the way, we're going to take a look at an article that talks about the 2.0 patch again. Neo linked it 2 days ago, I think. Oh, game over. Starbuck is a beast against human. Alright. Let's take a little break here and talk about this article that Neo linked. As probably everyone heard, there are rumors floating around that Warcraft might get a new big update under the stewardship. That's a word, right? Stewardship, I think so. Of Microsoft. Things might be changing at Blizzard. And there have been some hints. Some big ones, some small ones. And yeah, the rumor mill is turning. Many fans have high hopes again, or some hopes at least. And the biggest indication was that some weeks ago, on the internal PTR, the version change for the next upcoming version was 2.0. And of course, as everyone knows, with software, change from 1 point something to 2.0 is normally a big deal. Now the question is, will this be a big deal for us? This is the speculation and the rumors. So this is the article. Let's go through it real quick. A couple of interesting points here. Where's my camera? There it is. Should I be on the other side? I'm just going to stay here. It's good enough. Okay, on Wowhead, this is a very good site that works with lots of data mining, in case you guys don't know. Normally very accurate reporting. So, yeah, let's go through it. Warcraft relaunched, question mark. The signs of Warcraft RTS news coming up on Warcraft Direct. Warcraft Direct is the Warcraft event that the Blizzard is gonna have soon, where they're gonna live stream updates about the Warcraft universe and show us what's in store. And some people are thinking that there might be some news involved for Warcraft 3. It's gonna be on December 13th. No, wait, November 13th, where all of us are gonna be watching with great anticipation. Okay, so Blizzard has been dropping hints that we may expect announcements related to Warcraft 3 Reforged during the upcoming Warcraft Direct. That's the stream event. Let's look at these hints and see what we can expect. Table of contents for what is coming up. November Trading Post rewards. So this is things that they data mined out of World of Warcraft that they see as hints that could point towards something concerning Warcraft 3. First previewed on Blizzard's reveal of patch 11.0.5, the November Trading Post will feature crucial crests of the 4 Warcraft 3 races. So, Trading Post, I don't know what that is, but it has to do something with World of Warcraft, I guess. And indeed, those are human, orc, undead, and night elf crests. And these are going to be added to the new patch of World of Warcraft. And of course, we are all very familiar with these. We've seen these since the inception of Warcraft. This is what was used as their banners for the different races. We used this for a long time, and many still do, to represent the specific race in in image format. And they look a bit updated. They look a little more cartoonish than we are used to them, perhaps, from some other images, but it looks very much Warcraft. This is indeed the Warcraft art style that is classic Warcraft. Warcraft 3, World of Warcraft, doesn't matter. This is the art style I would dare to say we were hoping to get instead of Reforged. This is indeed what Warcraft looks like. Stylized, cartoonish, a little bit lighthearted. So this is the first indication. This data mines in World of Warcraft. First hint. Second one. Mount changes from trading post to promotion. During patch 10. Blah blah, we data mined a couple of new Horde Nightsaber and Alliance Wolf mounts. These mounts originally featured the trading post tag. However, during the final PTR build, Blizzard changed 2 of these numbers to have promotion as their source. This could mean that they will be rewarded in some cross-promotion with a different game. We've seen that tons of times from Blizzard, that they have cross-promotion between Diablo and World of Warcraft, StarCraft, and Heroes of the Storm, when that was still a thing. I think even with Call of Duty, they did some stuff. So there's lots of cross-promotional stuff, especially when new releases come out. And the reason why they think this is relevant is because the mounts that were tagged as promotion are again reflecting the 4 Warcraft 3 races. Together with the announcement of the Warcraft Direct stream, Blizzard also released the 30th anniversary bundle, which features 8 mounts, 4 for TWW. That's the War Within, I guess. This is new World of Warcraft, and Cataclysm is classic WoW. These mounts are once again based on 4 Warcraft 3 races. So this is what they mean, you see? Another hint lies in their name, as they are called Chaos Forged, as likely a reference to Reign of Chaos, Warcraft 3's title. This I didn't put together. I saw early that they were called Chaos Forged, but I was just like, okay, maybe that's like some kind of an artisan skill in World of Warcraft. I didn't realize that Chaos obviously could be a reference to Reign of Chaos, which came out in 2002. So this, you see, this is another little hint. So there's certain mounts coming out, and again, we have a human mount, orc mount, undead mount, night elf mount. 4 races represented, and they carry the name Chaos. The hints start stacking up. Warcraft PTR leak. This is, of course, the big news that made us all jump up in our seats. You're probably familiar with this, but it's also, once again, mentioned here. One of the strongest pillars of these hints is the leak that happened last week. During a brief period of time, the PTR for Warcraft 3 Reforged was updated to version 2.0. Build blah blah blah. That is the main driver of what all this anticipation is about. Yeah, so internally, the PTR version changed from something to 2.0. This got us all very excited, and then it was reverted. I think in less than a day, it was changed back from 2.0. So that was probably an internal error displaying this that early, or maybe they even did it intentionally to build some kind of momentum. Some companies do this on purpose to sow little hints for the community to find to build anticipation. Was it intentional? Was it a mistake? Impossible to say. After around 16 hours, this change to the internal Warcraft 3 build, also called W3D, was reverted back to patch 1.36. So yeah, it didn't last long, but of course, basically everyone in the Warcraft 3 scene heard about it. Neo also did a very good video, by the way, detailing all the hints and clues that were found over Twitter, over the years, over all the forums. You can check that out on our Back to Warcraft YouTube. Now, this is where I feel like they go a little bit too far. They say, this leak all but confirms that Blizzard is working on a Warcraft 3 Reforged version 2.0 in some capacity. Does it? Does it all but confirm? Couldn't it just be that it's an internal error, a placeholder being put in the wrong update format for a moment? I would not go that far. I would not say that this is basically as close to proof as you can get that a Reforged 2.0 version is coming. Now, listen. I would love to believe it. I would love to believe that this is definitive proof. But I think here they go a step too far. This could still be some miscommunication between departments, something weird happening. It points in that direction, and I hope it's something big coming, but I don't agree that this is a leak that all but confirms it. But you can draw your own conclusions. There's a little bit more. Blizzard press site. Blizzard did updates to their press websites this week to support the 30th anniversary of the Warcraft franchise and the 20th anniversary of World of Warcraft. Together with this update, Blizzard also created a new game category called Warcraft RTS. Warcraft RTS, you say? That is interesting. Which currently uses 30th anniversary logo as its representation. This indicates that Blizzard has plans to release new press material about Warcraft RTS in the near future. Huh. Now, you see, when something gets changed to 2.0, and it gets reverted, it might have come out too early, but it might be a mistake. I cannot say that I'm certain. But when a new category gets created, Warcraft RTS, in a press section of their website where they want to present something, then my eyes peek up. I'm like, oh, what is that about? Now, the cynical take could be that this just means the mobile game. What's it called again? Dude, I forgot what it's called. Is it Warcraft Arclight or something? The Warcraft mobile game. If we're unlucky, this is just going to refer to a mobile Warcraft RTS game, you know? So, it's not 100% certain either, if you ask me. Warcraft 30th anniversary key art. Another little hint. The final hint that we have here comes from the reveal of the 30th anniversary key art. Beautiful piece of art, as always, by Blizzard, pretty much. Can you make out everyone? We got Medivh, Illidan, Arthas, Deathwing, not in Warcraft 3, but I think everyone knows who that is. Sylvanas, Jaina, Tyrande, Thrall. This is Anduin, right? I guess Warcraft doesn't have to do anything with Anduin. And these are Hearthstone dudes. And I think this is the new evil villain of the new expansion. I don't know who that is either. But yeah, certainly a lot of familiar Warcraft 3 faces. Not all Warcraft 3 faces, only Warcraft 3 faces, but we are quite familiar with quite a bunch of them. This key art features many iconic characters of the Warcraft universe, including Illidan, Lich King, Medivh, Jaina, Thrall, and Tyrande. While you can argue that they are present in many different places throughout the Warcraft franchise, it is interesting that Thrall and Tyrande are pictured mounted, just like in their Warcraft 3 models. That is interesting, right? When you're an Orgrimmar and talking to Thrall, he's not sitting on his wolf. And I guess, I don't know where Tyrande is, but if you're talking to her, I don't think she's sitting on her tiger. But of course, in Warcraft 3, they are on wolf and tiger. So that could be another little hint. Final thoughts. This is interesting, by the way. I think this is a really well-made article. Simple, but putting the pieces well together. But then, final thoughts normally means a conclusion from the writer. But here it just says, what do you think? It's not exactly a conclusion. But whatever. Are these hints for something to be revealed on November during the Warcraft Direct, or are they just coincidences? Did we miss some other hints? Let us know in the comments below. And indeed, Neo pointed towards some other clues and hints in the video. We're not going to watch that again. We watched that already. But I can show it to you again. Warcraft, back to Warcraft 2.0. I think that should find it for you right away, right? Is this the video? Yeah, this is the video. Massive Blizzard leak. Back to Warcraft 2.0. I think most have seen it. I think Neo did this really well, so if you want to get a little bit more information, you can find it there. So yeah. Exciting. We are all very curious. November 13th is next month on Wednesday, so it's a little more than 2 weeks away. What are they going to show? What's it going to be? Now, in most BlizzCon events, Warcraft events, Warcraft 3 was never mentioned. I think once they mentioned like DreamHack, that it was a good tournament or something. It was sad. It was sad being a Warcraft fan and seeing no attention coming to us. Of course, ever since the Reforged debacle, disaster, the Warcraft 3 IP has been a blemish on Blizzard's record. And that is something that big companies care about. They care about what their reputation is, and if they messed up colossally, then there are reasons to make up for that mistake. How much of a reason? Is it enough to invest heavily in Warcraft? Is there going to be a lot of development? I don't know. But you cannot argue that it could make sense to give a big update or maybe even a relaunch, in my opinion. Thank you, Oren Ishii, with the resub. Says Hopium. I remember that name. Chad, do you remember the name of Oren Ishii? That is the character from Kill Bill. Lucy Liu, I think it was. And the rapper Razah had a great song about it as well. And of course, the big hopium that we were all inhaling when we saw the acquisition from Microsoft towards Blizzard, we saw that the old Age of Empires games were getting significant development time, were getting significant updates and patches, and it is not too far-fetched to think that that strategy might be employed towards Warcraft 3 as well. Doesn't have to be, but it is looking a lot more realistic that there will be significant investment now under Microsoft compared to the Activision Blizzard days. Activision Blizzard days with Bobby Kotick and all the evil that followed in his wake was only really concerned about big, gigantic titles. Blockbusters, huge successes, billions of dollars in profit. Like Call of Duty, like World of Warcraft, like Diablo, like Overwatch. And everything else didn't matter that much. How much money does Hearthstone make, I wonder? It used to be insane. When Hearthstone was really popular, it used to be crazy how much money they were making. It always seemed like such a scammy business model to me, that you have to buy digital cards. When you buy trading cards like Magic the Gathering, I already feel like they're overpriced, like, whew, those get expensive over time. But at least, it's physical cards. Like, you have to print them, you have to make them, you have to deliver them. They have to cost something. But in Hearthstone, it's weird because you make one digital copy and then endlessly replicable. Back in the Hearthstone days, when a new set came out, what was the average cost again of getting every card when you bought the packs? I think it was something crazy, right? I think it was something crazy like $300 or $400 to likely get every card of the set. Seems messed up. I even played Hearthstone for a little while, years ago, when it was big. But I never once, I tried to remember, but I'm sure about it, I never once spent money on the game. I always just used my gold and my dust. Game design is the costly thing. Printing and shipping is not that expensive. Yeah, of course. But it doesn't mean that to get full access to the set, to the Hearthstone expansion, a player has to be expected to play $200+. When the new expansion comes out, like every... Ooh, I don't know what the cycle for their expansions is. Every year, maybe? Yeah. It seems very milky. Meaning they try to milk the customer, which I don't like. They're still making good money with the Battle Pass. 4 months! They make an expansion every 4 months? I guess same in TFT. TFT being Teamfight Tactics, in this case. A game that I really like. I think Teamfight Tactics, really cool game. And in Teamfight Tactics, you can play every unit. You're not held back. You have full selection. There's no disadvantage to not spending money. But you can just buy stuff, if you want, for cosmetic reasons. Like, little pets and shit. But yeah, that is not so relevant. Alrighty. That's that. I think we can look for some more ladder games again. Let's watch some Warcraft 3. In 2023, Hearthstone made 21 million from January to October. That's 50% down from 2022. Yeah. It does, I mean, I don't have the numbers to confirm this, how many people are playing Hearthstone, but just from people that I know, people I see on my friends list, and also Twitch numbers, it does seem like Hearthstone has dipped a lot in popularity. For a long time, it was the #1 streaming game on Twitch, right? What is the #1 streaming game today? Is it League of Legends? Okay, let's do a very unscientific, quick glance at Twitch. A little snapshot, if you will. I opened up some game pages. Okay. Let's see what's going on Twitch right now. So, here we have the, top channel charts. So, Minecraft right now, 55,000 viewers. It's pretty good. Call of Duty, more than 100. Apex Legends, 36,000. So Call of Duty is the highest right now. League of Legends, 139. That's #1. Is there a tournament going on? It's not even a tournament. They're just streaming. League of Legends, #1. Apex. Okay. Where is Hearthstone? $19,000. Not bad either. But doesn't look like it's the #1 streamed game at all anymore. F? Did the stream crash? What? The fuck? Stream was down for a second. Oh, okay. That's weird. That never happened before. Okay, that's kind of strange. But, alright. I think that's enough with the ranting. Let's watch some more games. Who do we have playing? Let's take a look. Oh, now the ads start from the beginning again. Goddamn Twitch ads. Am I right, chat? Yeah, I know that ads are annoying. I get it. But without ad money, we wouldn't really be able to do it. So we kind of got to play it, guys. I'm sorry. If you want to skip ads, you can subscribe. Only €6.50 per month. Or Twitch Primes are for free. Okay, who's playing? We got Simmons versus Rolex. Meh. We got Bucky versus Death Note again. I don't know who that is. Not that many people playing right now. Oftentimes on Mondays, it's also the pro players like take a little bit of a break. Normally the big tournaments are always on the weekend, and then Monday, Tuesday is like a little bit more chill. Wait, isn't it 6050? The last time I tried to sub to someone, it was 650. Bro, am I getting scammed? Wait, let me check. Ah, now it's 499. Wait. Is it 650 only on my phone? Hold on. Yeah. What? See this? On my phone, it's 650. Can you see it? What is that? And on PC, it's $4.99. That's weird, bro. It's the Google Play cut. Ah, it's the Google Play cut. Oh. Okay. Alrighty. Let's watch a game, finally. I keep saying it. I'm not joining the game. Let's watch a game, guys. Let's watch a game. And you know what? We can do a gamba. All right. We got Starbuck versus Death Note, round 2. On Secret Valley. Man, I hate this map. I think Carson likes it quite a bit. Which makes me question his tastes. One thing changed here from the old Secret Valley. We now have a creep camp here. There didn't used to be one back in the day. The annoying thing, I think with Secret Valley especially, was that these green camps only gave you tomes. It felt so stupid. Wait, no. This one gave you slippers. But this one only gave you tome. This one only gave you tome. Seemed like it wasn't even worth it going for them. Oh, this camp also got changed a bit. This used to be double assassins, which was very painful with the poison. Remo, I demand a tournament. Your demand is granted. There's a WSB tournament going on right now that I am not allowed to cast, but you can watch it on a different stream. You're welcome. Oh, got the wolf kill. Bit sloppy by Starbuck here. You should know that after this first camp, AM's almost level 2. Giving the wolf away.
Are under attack.
Gave the level 2. The tree line here looks very different from the past. You guys remember how often... Oh, how often Night Elves used to make proxy APs over here? Used to be their favorite thing. Oh, nice block. I know the map makers always said that most modern maps, so like Last Refuge,
Forces are under attack.
Northern Isles, Springtime, and so on. Most maps got their design, layout, inspiration from this map. So this, according to them, is like the godfather of modern maps. Which I feel hesitant to agree with. Because I really hate this map. I hate it. I don't hate it as much as AZ and Ancient Isles, but... you know, like... Langusten Gustel with the resub. Thank you very much. Oh, Archmage and Farseer both. Oi! Oh!
Forces are under attack.
9 HP. Looks like Bucky is having a great game again. Tech about to finish. Fasia daringly here, waking up the creeps.
A player's
And then cowardly tells his wolves to fight them. So you do still get mantled from this camp. I would love to see what these green camps give nowadays. Let's take a look. So if it's a big tome, I think it's okay. But getting only a small tome always feels so useless. Ah, it's a small item. Okay, I like that. Now go here. Please. Oh, Beastmaster second. Alright. Here come the piggies. Bossy very hurt. Going for the heal potion here to be safe. Fast level 3. That's very nice. Oh, great save. Oh, another item. Yoink. Starbuck looking good here so far. Shaman very good against Quill Beasts. They almost one-shot them. Fully sent to the peons, but Starbuck again reacting well. Seems like Starbuck is playing this really well so far. And we got the Shaman on the way. Now the single unit has gone down yet, but I guess this will be the first. Archmage very hurt. Difficult for him here to get involved.
player's forces are under attack.
Even got cement upgrade. Nice base build. There's one avenue right here. Starbuck was blocking it when he needed to. There's a little pathway here as well. blocking there. Oh, and back here, everything's safe. Nice. That's a very nice base build. I like it. Death Note may try to expand now, but there's not even anything to creep left over here. This game is looking very, very good for the Doctor. Oh. I want to know what's the item here. Big Tome. Alright. I think that's very good changes, actually. This already makes this map way better than it used to be. I still feel like the other new maps are way more interesting, though. Starbuck again with a shockwave, by the way. Beast Man's just standing there. What? What? He's just on move command. What was that? Maybe a bit of silent protest. That looked kind of funny. Starbuck again looking very good there. Outplaying Death Note so far today. Okay. We're gonna check out Death Note one more time. One more Starbuck versus Death Note game. Maybe Death Note can finally find the way to win. Because they are rematching. Starbuck 2-0 so far today. Nice. Death Note is playing SimCity right now. What kind of a city is he gonna build? Now I'm invested. I wonder what this project will look like in the end. So far, pretty architecture up until now. Quite dominated by one building type specifically. Oh, hell yeah. He's going to tower up. Let's go. Oh, wait. This could get him banned under the new War 3 Champions rule set. That I still find stupid. What rule set is that? A while ago, War 3 Champions declared that players, when they play their game, have to attempt to win their game. If they leave the game early, before 2 minutes, 3 minutes, whatever, or if they troll around, that is grounds for a ban. Which I don't agree with at all. I think in a 1v1 game, you should be allowed to do whatever you want. You shouldn't be allowed to say whatever you want, because, you know, there's some really mean things to say, and it's not cool. But I think you should be allowed to play whatever you want and leave whenever you want. That has been the topic of discussion and controversy for a while.
Players' forces are under attack.
Enjoy the 500 points I bet on Death Note. Yeah. Yeah, Aveline Baudelaire. I'm afraid your points might not come home to you. Dude, imagine if you win, though. You're gonna get 300,000 points if somehow Death Note wins this. It's a good value bet.
A player's forces are under attack.
And William's saying I'm betting we're missing some spicy chat. Wait, I'm gonna ask Starbuck. I'm gonna ask him on Discord. Alright, so a little thought experiment. What is the fastest way to destroy this base, chat? What do you think? It's probably just demos, right? Demos and attack upgrades? Would raiders be worth it? Raiders for Ensnare could also be good, maybe. Best second hero? Pitlord. Normally. Starbuck is sending me screenshots right now of what he's been saying in the game. Oh shit. Okay, I'm gonna show it to you now. I think I should show it to you now. Oh, hold on. Okay, this is Can you see this? Can you read this? I don't know if you can read it. Hold on. So, oi. So here he says, GG, monkey piece of shit, hero harass my base. So I hate this game. Can I zoom in here? Look. I can surround my main. And my favorite. My favorite is this one. Bucky says he broke him mentally, I guess. Good old Death Note. Well then, let's see how this game turns out.
Town is under siege.
If the main goes down, do the militia stop being militia? No. That would be weird. Alright. I don't know if we should watch the end of this. Would it be a dishonor to the game if we leave early, guys? I guess the main's almost gone. He's not hiding farms, so there's still some optimization possible in this build. He did leave in the end. Alright, GG. What does that post-game look like? Well, I've never seen a post-game like that before. Yeah, alright. Alright. Starbuck, very successful today. Against the humans. Against Death Note, at least. Death Note, by the way, 2,400 MMR. That's pretty good, man. That's pretty high. That is the mark of high skill. Starbuck, though, 2,700 MMR. That is even higher. Quite a bit higher. Couldn't he just click the button on War 3 Champions to avoid the opponent? I got one more screenshot from Starbuck. It's pretty funny. It's pretty funny, dude, I gotta say. Prof Pac-Man with the resub. Thank you very much. Okay. That was our comedic section of the day. Ah, he's playing against somebody else now. Shame. He's playing against Simmons. You know what? We see the Simmons guy on ladder all the time, but I don't know if I ever really watched any of his games. Let's check out a game from Simmons. Wait, who's he playing against? Oh, he's playing against Death Note. Great. Let's see what strats we get now. Where's the game? Oh, it just started. We have to wait a minute. Oh, all right. Fresh off the press. We're gonna get this next game. I feel like I was robbed of my hard-earned points. This is why gambling is dangerous. Only 500 points though, bro. You can get those back in no time. I believe in you. Little update, by the way, from the WSB. Oh. Should I show this? It's a bit of a spoiler. Alright, guys. If you don't want to have WSB tournament spoiled, then look away. Or turn off the stream. 3, 2, 1, now. Careful. Spoilers. So, Lin. Oi! Look at him go! Look at him go! 4-0 against Sock in the grand final. Even playing Blade Master on LR. Bro, Lin the gangster. Holy shit. 2-0, 2-0, 2-1, 2-0, 2-1, 2-1, 3-0, 4-0. My lord. What's the elo on Lin right now? 2,698. He is on almost an all-time high. Oh, his all-time high was right before his break. Right before his break, then we had his break, and then whew, he's back. Happy also the last few days has been looking really good. So in the elo charts, Happy's been slowly starting to climb again. On next Saturday, the elo points will update. And then we'll see where Lin is. But yeah, for a long time, Fortitude was in second position. Now Fortitude in third right now. And the Buckmeister himself in position 5. All right. Let's watch the next Death Note game. Simmons playing random. Now, I've heard rumors in the past. I'm not sure if they're true. Some rumors stated that Simmons might be the old school player Sweet from Korea. I think that's been disproven though, right? I'm actually not sure. Simmons has been playing lots of seasons since season 7. What is the server? Russia Central. He's Korean, right? Judging from the ping. Hold on. Yeah, he is definitely Korean. You can see here. 9 ping to Korea. So he is Korean. We saw Sweet. It's not. Sweet was at Stars War. Simmons way better than Sweet. Ah, okay. Thank you, Go Sid. No way. Oh my god, dude. Look at this. Bro, what is going on? Hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up. Death Note again with the lumber mill. You're playing a tower rush. Dude. Oh, Death Note is not having a good morning, boys. Not having a good day.
A town is under siege.
Crypto day. Okay, I think this time we don't have to watch the entire game. There's gonna be some towers coming up. Yeah. Alright. Alright, maybe no more Death Note games today. Might be a better idea. Okay, who else do we have playing? Who else? Oh, Leon is playing Pog, my dog. Let's go for a Leon game. Oh, wait, he's playing Human Mirror? Ooh, Human Mirror is cringe, bro. Give me a second here, guys. Let me scroll. There's not that many people playing right now, to be honest. Remo doesn't like new ways of playing. Ah, you caught me, bro. I'm sorry. I'm sorry that I cannot embrace the new meta. The lumber mill meta. Sometimes it's just too set in my ways, you know? I gotta go to the bathroom real quick, guys. I'll be right back. Okie dokie. Okay, let me refresh our Grandmaster League one more time. Is there somebody playing? Not really any interesting matches right now, to be honest. All right. Tell you what. If all else fails, we can still always play Direct Strike. So let's do that.